Look, the rot way they with system right now, dialogue not go make am good. He got to come through a pattern when he be saying, he go shake the base of Nigeria.
Let me tell you, then Tinubu when the government today, when they dey outside government, they tell us say, oh look, fiscal federalism, we need to unbundle this country. But today they still discuss am. You can't be producing oil. My mama no go feed they sell rice. He go tell me say I go buy am at the price when he tell they sell am for outsiders.
Nelson Mandela na leader. He get any quote where any Nigeria leader you fit talk he quote.
Example,
the
not
curriculum where they give us for education is old, expired, fit for the museum.
Good.
That na if Europe people use this curriculum, we even they use now.
I
not use them.
I go like more we talk about.
We not get education
because we dey talk about solution now. I go like more we talk about.
Park discover River Niger.
Why they come out history? Why they even come out history from our
distance? Their own me say make I dey label mosquito. Cause it help me for my life today. Hear me for University of Port Harcourt computer side. They draw computer for board. Label lamb. Now university student they take they learn computer. This is mouse. They say when they draw mosquito when they talk say that they draw mosquito with the label. Now so computer they draw for board. Not be secondary school, university.
Now until recently, you are not a human being. If government say you not be human being. You can't even run a company except government say run a company.
Okay. Yes,
that is the power of government. When they born you, they say certificate of birth.
Yes, now government they issue.
Now government issue. They don't born you. They recognize you, say they born you. Otherwise, nobody accounts for you. Census. You want to do passport now to travel.
You must go government office.
You go government office. They will now give you an authority. Say yes, you can travel. Otherwise, you are a non-entity. You don't exist, even though you know who you are. Then release Bode George from prison. He go do Thanksgiving. The priests tell him, say, you don't sin, but God don't forgive you. Go and sin no more. The next day, they transfer the priest come up for the air. Because they talk to a big man. I'm saying this on an international platform. You are talking to a big man like that. The Bode George even granted have you say that thing, pain him, why the young boy. Say, in fact, when he be governor for Ondo State, that boy no sure say they don't born, I go to primary school.
Welcome to a very special episode of the Honest Bunch podcast. For those when we say, una no go tire for me to dey talk am, I beg, we appreciate una. Now because of una, they come here every Monday from 6 o'clock. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for defending us where some people want to drag us. And thank you for encouraging people to watch until the end. It's a special episode, like I said, because our great country, Nigeria, those of you that are from our sister African countries, you are Nigerians, so by extension, by Honest Bunch podcast relationship. So Nigeria is 63. We gained our independence from colonial rule from the British on the 1st of October, 1960. So we are 63. Today, we are going to discuss something very, very important. And I want to encourage you. I know some people go look, say, they want to talk about governance, politics, Nigeria. I'm not interested. No. So whether you are a Nigerian living in Nigeria, a Nigerian resident in the diaspora, or you are whatever nationality, so long as you are young and you know that as a citizen of your country, you can contribute to nation building and national development, this episode is for you. At the end of this episode, I'm very sure that you will leave with fire, bursting with enthusiasm to develop your country. May I not talk too much. We always come correct because now correct best stand for our back. Let me introduce our guests. No, let me begin first with... Oh yeah, easy. Sorry, no verse. You say, man, I know they use strong voice. They introduce you. Ladies and gentlemen, African Queen, Black Beauty, Adazulezu, www.ansankpokoto.com. Ezine, I will not say mama. Ezine, mommy.
Isokwa.
Ezine, love. You're welcome. See the push. This is your laughter, eh? You call me as Nadia. See, when I get mine, do. Yeah, nice one. I started try. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me just go straight to our guests because the way when this one take this special, we arrange them, we cook and make it very, very special. Our first guest is a journalist with so many years of experience. He's also a public affairs analyst. As things they happen for the socio-economic and political sphere, in the break and down so that people go understand. He's a young man that I have tremendous respect for because he's somebody I have worked alongside and una go learn today. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Ochuko, Derek Omiragwa, aka Big Chief Ochuko. You're welcome. He showed the bid where you were show.
Thank you. Well.
Nice one.
Wait, now honest punch.
Yeah, bunch. No, be bunch.
Bunch. We plenty where for
yes.
That means we go hold the honesty where for our hand.
Confirm.
Very strong.
Confirm.
I will talk him.
Confirm.
Okay.
Confirm. So our next guest, may I clear my throat? Our next guest is a great man. When it comes to the legal sphere, when you talk about analytical jurisprudence, this man is at the forefront. When he come to issues where we say they concern us as Nigerians or as global citizens, in they break and down so that everybody go understand. He's a man with so much wisdom. A father, a loving husband, a fitness enthusiast, an attorney, a writer, a human rights activist, a social commentator, a defender of the defenseless, a man with so many years of experience in the legal sphere. He has done battle against those that are like Goliath, and he has conquered them in the legal sphere. I'm talking of nobody other than a man that you are very familiar with that you see on your television screen. Feat.Liborous, Oshoma.
When they introduce me, I got to wonder, is there somebody else here?
Barrister, now you. No wahala. So let's just delve straight into the conversation. Remember, I have said that it is, an episode that you would learn from. So Moku not waste time. Moku just enter straight into the conversation. So for many of us who grew up where they watch Nollywood, they be like, say, America, now where if everybody just go there, your life go change. So for example, if person they suffer for village, maybe he can't travel go America, he can't come back, then they expect saying go ball. So if you juxtapose this alongside the American dream, the belief that, everybody get access to opportunity, everybody will go there. If he work hard, he go succeed and he go live better life. Make we ask whether for our country, Nigeria, there is anything like the Nigerian dream. So I think it's a good place to start. In your opinion, what do you think the Nigerian dream is, Barrister? What is the Nigerian dream?
Yeah, because first and foremost, you need to have a dream before you begin to talk about, yes, I have a dream.
Okay.
You can't, in the terms of dreams, you can't juxtapose America and Nigeria and say, America get dream, Nigeria get dream. I don't think there's a Nigerian dream in terms of. But that said, people don't create Niger dream.
Okay.
There's difference between Nigeria and Niger.
Okay.
There's a Niger dream, but there's no Nigerian dream. Niger dream that you go hear somebody go say, but I be Niger. That die-hard spirit. That's never say never. That is why anywhere you see Nigerian, whether here, abroad, or anywhere, you go identify them. Say, boy, you're a Nigerian. That's that hustle spirit. Even when things, we can blame ourselves inside, we can fight, we can quarrel, but the moment we step out, we become brother. That are the Niger dream. That are the Niger spirit in us. But say, because when we talk about Nigeria, you now begin to talk about, just like you talk about America, you now begin to talk about, the government looking out for you, looking out for the people, and then waiting government they pursue as a dream, a vision, a mission statement. That one no day. But for the people, they look and say, look, there is something in us when we get to offer. Nigeria are the America of Africa, whether you like them or not. The Cameroonians go argue, but they know. Rwandans go argue. South Africans self go argue. But when they see us, they respect. I go South Africa recently. The waiter for the hotel see me, say, you are Nigerian.
without you even expressing yourself.
Yes. He just looked at me. He said, yeah, Nigeria. I said, how do you know? He said, you people have this hair around you of confidence. Now, Nigeria person go enter somewhere, you go see and go dominate. Mm-hmm. You know? And even if you go London, Jamaicans, when be black, where you ordinarily suppose they like Nigerians, not be say they don't like you, but they just a verse. Say, man, these guys, just there's this spirit about them. So that's now I see as in Nigeria dream. And so it day in us individually. It's be like say God just create us. When you go on go, say, oh, no, Nigeria, you go. Say, no, come. Let me stamp you with that Nigeria spirit.
Extra
so
spice.
you drop and small for you. You know, so when you land here as a baby, you go, no, say, man, I go hustle. And that's why you go here, I go die, I go say, when as a young boy of 2, you don't they blow, even for inside belly as you come out, you don't they blow granite. You know, they also granite because you know, say, man, the land where they born you so, you have to make them squeeze out water from stone. And Nigerians, you actually squeeze out water from stones. So that's for me, we get Nigeria dream and not Nigeria.
Not Nigerian dream. Chief Ochuko.
Not when person sleepy go dream. We don't feel sleep for Nigeria to actualize that dream. We not get anything that they call dream anywhere.
Kai.
Not be because individually as Nigerians, we not get dream. A personal dream with a pursuit. Everybody get up. Look this room right now. Call the camera guys. If you ask them, they get within their mind already. They want tear. They want armor. But as a country called Nigeria, now you ask, because based on saying independent, even look yourself, independent, we're not supposed to wear white or green. We wear black now.
I wear white.
And now you wear white, I wear black, because if you go the street now, physically, nobody they protest now, right? Physically, nobody they protest. But inside every average Nigerian youth mind, they protest. And the reality of that protest now be the Japa they see. Everybody want discharge come up from Nigeria. If they give you the slightest opportunity, I don't say you don't go come, you pack your family discharge. I know you don't go come, but you won't pack your family discharge.
So
that now be the protest. So make we narrow down to waiting the question you asked.
Okay.
Nigerian dream. Shebi they say when you get a leader go champion where everybody go look towards. When you hear the American dream, a land of opportunity.
Yes.
Nigeria not even get leader. We get managers. We just they manage the status quo. They manage the bottom line. They manage what the colonial masters drop for them. Say me they manage. A leader they challenge. They ask why things be like this. A leader go question say no this bottom line not supposed to be bottom line. We need to challenge whether the bottom line they work. Then Chanel and people like the Lincoln you. There be leaders. I fit call names. Nelson Mandela, na leader. You get any quote where any Nigerian leader, you fit talk he quote.
For everybody and for nobody.
You get God the kind quote you feel only talk and na agbado. Those kind of quotes you fit quote. Funny quote where go make you short. Jakalo. Stand up, sit down.
Enjoy your weekend.
Enjoy your weekend.
I said something to you.
So in other words, we never get the kind of leader we go direct us towards the dream. We still they play.
Okay, so it's very clear. Say like barrister, you don't establish say Niger, not Nigerian.
Yes.
Because if you're Nigerian, it's supposed to be something where everybody go they look, not be just individually. No, verse. Chief, you don't already establish say. The truth be say, those who even they front, when we suppose they look, we know they look them where. Zini, as the soft baby girl, I don't know if you have your own dream, Nigerian dream.
The only dream that young people have now is the Japa dream. Nigeria is not in the equation. It's the Japa dream. Do you understand? And that's the only thing young people want to hear now. And for example, there's this governor, Imo State Governor the other day was promising people that there's chance for them to go outside.
4,000 youths.
4,000 youths are going to Canada.
He go pay me then go walk outside Nigeria.
Do you understand? He knows. Even the people that are even leading us know that he no gets waiting they won't even talk safe. So that's the only thing they can tell you to even make you happy. Oh yeah, since you people cannot even behave well or lead us well in the country, oh yeah, give us an opportunity to even run away from here. I was telling my sister day before yesterday, our friend went to the UK. So I saw his picture and I asked him, I said, is it Japa or vacation? He said, Japa. Oh. I called him and I said, congratulations. After saying congratulations to him, I started laughing. I told my sister, I said, now I just told this guy congratulations. So is it what we are supposed to do? Are we supposed to be congratulating people?
You escape now from prison. Are
we supposed to be congratulating people?
Nigeria not get problem as a country, a very good country.
Okay.
Nigeria as a country, perfect, very sweet motherland, very good place. But the kind of people we don't carry on for their hand, the drivers, they don't make or they don't exclude an average Nigerian. I don't realize that we not going to be part of
Chukudi, I
the
completely
system.
Disagree.
Okay.
I completely disagree.
Okay. Feel free.
Ezine said something 15 years ago. Abi, people they protest. Those people where they protest that time, where they talk like you and I now they lead today.
Thank you.
30 years ago, people say, no, Nigeria can't be like this. We need to make it right. Today, they are leaders. Some of them had left. Some people, remember the days of Andy no check out to Nigeria,
Nigeria go survive.
Andy check out. He came in the form of Morrissey, Wuchimarok Namani. They became governors. They became INEC chairmen. Did they replicate what they learned in those places? So it is not a question of, our leaders. All of us, now leaders. Those of us where they complain today, just give them a few years. They go the opportunity. They go tell you, say, you won't understand. You won't understand. So if you look at it is the followers. Make I give you an example. Recently, you see what happened for Minister of Housing. Mm-hmm. If to say the leaders the workers insist the minister must come out to come apologize, the minister come apologize.
Yes.
But we as followers, how will they treat our leaders? When Chukudi, if they appoint you, your state governor appoint you commissioner today, now that time you go know say you get primary school, your primary school classmates still their life, no one don't die. All of them go take out paid adverts to congratulate you and celebrate you. Proposals go they fly to your table. And these same people now they go they be a part of the complaints in Nigeria no good. All of us, you see, we they treat Nigeria like country where one collapse. Make I grab within and feel grab before it collapse. But at the end of the day, the country they consistently they survive itself. And then when they now reach that top, they say they don't destroy the base, they'll collect again, go buy properties abroad. Even those people when they why be say during IBB time to buy properties abroad for public officers, no, they are fashionable as it did today. But now people when fight military rule, now that they govern today, still they go buy property abroad. So something is fundamentally wrong with the followership system. The followership system that is rentiering and rent-seeking and psychophantic, where people just sit down and believe once you're in government, you feel help their case. And so that man, when the government also go believe, say, if I impoverish the people, and they'll respect me more. And when they impoverish you, you don't demand your rights. And that's where these young people are different from you and I. They don't send you.
They don't send. That's true.
They don't send you. You give, they will still insult you.
Period.
So, and you find out now that say, respect don't they day. People don't they careful. Even leaders don't they careful to some extent. But even though because they believe say you and I go still support them, they go still keep quiet. Look at, I'll just round up on this point. Look at Hope Uzodinma. Those crowd when come, they cheer them up. They rent them.
Yeah, of course.
They pay them to
they
come.
Mobilize them.
They no say the man, they lie. But they go clap for and say they lie. Wait, after election. Now those same people go tell you, say, now election promise you're not supposed to fulfill them. Are they not supposed to be demanding that the right thing, those things the man promised should be done? But they will tell you, no, it can't be achieved. So when you tell your leader that these things cannot be achieved, what do you expect him to do? That he should clap for you or to do those things that you didn't ask for?
Very important question.
So we as followers should learn to know that the country belongs to us. Leaders are to serve us. And you demand service. If you don't demand it, nobody will give it to you.
Okay, true. So one good point when we go, I go like make we put mouth on top now and say, you get those when they lead, you get those when they follow. one fact when we need to establish now, say those when they lead no come from maybe Malaysia or Singapore.
Yeah,
Now
Nigerians.
leading Nigerians. Those when they follow no come from Madagascar. They are Nigerians in Nigeria. Those when they lead get responsibilities. Those when they follow get
Also
obligations. So let's look at the process through which these people come into power, for example. Because you say make them demand. You go demand from person where be say you feel say, okay, this person, let me put you there, and you owe it to me to deliver on your promises. In 2023, for example, this year we had general elections, and if we check some of the way when we say the results, they go, it declares say, plenty Nigerians vote how they want to vote. Let me give this example. In Kano, for example, the APC that had ruled for before going into the elections, we'll talk a particular tenure for 2 terms, lost to NNPP. In Lagos, for example, the APC as a political party that has been in control, whether as AD or as ACN, since 1999, lost in Lagos in the presidential elections. Now, when it can reach other parts, Abia State, Labour Party and the likes, when it can reach the governorship elections, we see people when come out, they were caught on camera. Some, even they film, when they talk, say, for example, if you go vote this candidate, don't come out. Because if you come out, things go happen to you. If we live in a society where the person when to select the person who's supposed to work for yourself, you don't even trust the process. You not believe in them. You don't think all these things follow for the things where they damping that Nigerian dream. When we know agree, say we even get.
I go tell you, say.
The bottom line
Finish.
there be saying, over time, we don't allow Marundas hijack the system. And when Marundas, scavengers hijack the system, it not get the way you try to want make the system sane where they go allow you. Now, these people, these persons that they come out of us, like you talk, now still from our own society they came out from. Now, all these people there, if you look at the intelligent ones, they're not the one put their body for politics. They command their body. And these persons that they're ready to fight dirty to the extreme. Now, I go ask you one very simple question. If the Nigerian system, our structure start to work well, the system they work well now, say a lot of people go just naturally lost their job. For instance, now, they go lost their relevance. All this agbero we they see for road every day, they disturb. If we get a structure, they go just fizzle out naturally because we get a system where they work. You think, say, I just bring that down to the level where everybody go understand. In higher level, they still dey like that too. So you think, say, if our system start to work well, some persons they're not good, discharge, vanish, come up from the system naturally. Now we let those kind of people don't hijack the system. Now that they control the whole narrative now. And one thing, like Bros talk here, he said they get a theory, the aristocrat theory, where they go always they introduce. Starve them to their lawyer. They go always introduce that theory anytime, any day. And when them does say and say the people that they don't the one group, they get awareness, they won't know now. They go introduce waiting with they call tribalism, ethnicity, the regional divide, state, local government, and world divide. All these things be like uniform. They go wear those uniform. Use the uniform of humanity when we're supposed to govern us. They go shift that humanity, enter our mindset. We now go carry that one as our front burner. Now you see the system go to recycle itself. Year in, year out, from one election to the other. And Nigerians, them we dey reactioner. We're not dey proactive. Make I tell you a very clear example. It happened most recently. Number one with Mohbad. Now, if you look the internet, Mohbad full everywhere. When Mohbad they cry, say that they oppress him, how many people talk? Now the boy dog boof. Immediately boof. Now see the whole Nigeria they cry for justice. Now when Goodluck Jonathan say he want to introduce subsidy, some few Nigerians, based on their selfish interests, change the narrative, deceive the full Nigeria. And that time, the economy is strong enough to feel withstand that subsidy. Deceive the full Nigeria. Everybody dance. Hey, occupy Ojota, everybody occupy. Now, the same subsidy don't come now. We don't dey pay. Usually, for waiting we fail to chook I put yesterday. You see, our problem as a country, we not always dey proactive. We need to think of tomorrow because we get a mindset. We dey well adjusted to suffer be like pomade for our body now. We dey rub am. We dey rub and it dey smell well for our body. We dey adjust our mindset to suffer very quick. We go just blend. For the Nigeria, you not talk this word once now. You be like say where God dey share patient. He share the highest patient in Nigeria when it comes to government. But if bros make me vex now, the energy I'll take fight am. You got the shot say, if I feel use this energy to fight bros when you for bank, maybe you should enter my front. The one I'll take shots, come over my front, I get this scatter the your bank. But your government don't oppress you right from when they born you.
Hey.
See, when you don't reach 40-something years, they take your youthful age from you. Now the same people from 70s till now. They take your youthful age from you till today. You not fit show them any sign of anger because of why? Because of fear of say when I come outside now, they fit shoot me, die. Yes, that's another tool where they go always use. So what thing we they try to talk when Maroondas they don't hijack the system? You think anybody go try allow you enter? Because if the system they sane, they don't lost their relevance. So they go fight to make and remain like that from one generation to another, and they go always breed their kind.
So how do we change this?
We go reach there.
Exactly.
We go reach there. Make Chukudi ask me, say, how we go to change am? I go answer
I
am.
go ask you.
Chukudi. just
don't
give,
even put Nigeria for where it is.
Chukudi,
No, we go talk reach the change.
No problem.
Chukudi, give Nigeria the next 2 election cycle. You go see am say the narrative go change. If
Go change how?
For better.
yes, yes, if this same vigor, make I tell you, even Bible say right from the time of John the Baptist, the kingdom of God
Suffer violent, and the violent take it by force.
I know so many people go they do violent. He said something. You could say something now. When a system is entrenched, you don't expect the people to just give it out. That's why politicians will tell you that what do you call it? Freedom. Is it freedom now or victory is not served a la carte.
A la carte.
That you have to fight for it. And so, they say, Olari to me for the gods are not to blame, say, by trying often, the monkey learns to jump from tree to tree without falling. In 1999, after the election, in 2003, we amended the Electoral Act, say, okay, we don't notice some mistake, amend them. In 2007, 2006, we amended the Electoral Act. Why would they amend? Because mistake, the people go shout, say, no, this not be election. They go amend them. If you not shout, nobody go talk. In 2010, 2011, we amend them 2010. In 2015, we attempt to amend, but it not can work before the election. 2019, everybody say, oh, we get sent. Buhari is a saint. He can do no wrong. He not corrupt. Everything Buhari did, people, they make excuse for him. If Buhari slap person, they go say, oh, the person I use Buhari's hand slap himself. That's now how backwards the followers were. 2023, because also they look and say, now the water, now between half and 6 and half a dozen. 2023, like you asked, a new entrant, when they go feel relate with, come on board. And it ginger people. But also because you had a movement called the NSAS movement, went on there. So he latched onto them and then they mobilized themselves. Not everybody, but certainly tribe go enter and all of those things. So the first shots, you don't go expect, say that first shot, boom, they go just take them. The followers and the leaders went on there and stretch, go resist.
Okay.
They go resist you. But after they don't resist you, you see the ping pong now. Even the government knows, say, as it be so, we will get to hold ourselves well. If we don't hold ourselves well. So you see government struggling every day to try to make you happy.
Are they trying to make us happy?
Seriously,
Let me tell you,
let me tell you, the impunity, the happiness when I talk, this impunity of before, when somebody will put hand for inside government money, collect and put for your own account, that impunity, even though it's still there, but not like brazenly before. That be the happiness when I talk, trying to buy legitimacy. Say, look, be as he be. Because they know, say, the people now they gather power. The people don't realize, say, oh boy, I know how strong. Now I hand the power day. So if you push on consistently like this, at the end of the day, you will see something go give. But where the problem they be, say, when you push small, you say, it don't bad. You run, come out. No be me go sit down. Come make am good for you, make you come back or inherit. No.
Feat.Liborous. Sorry, sir, I just got in a little bit here. Now, you they talk, say, within 2-3 elections from now, the system feel right.
Consistently.
Yeah, if you push. I agree with you 100%. But now, make we look the demography we're supposed to fill in that space and their mindset, which is the youth. Call them the Gen Zs. Yes, the Gen Zs, Abi. And that demography there between, make we take and say, okay, from the legal age from 18 to like 35. Now that demography, may we look what to be their mindset right now. How do they think? People, they use NSAS as a yardstick, say, the youth, they wake up. What to be the origin of the NSAS? Now, because of, say, police brutality. And who be the people in police that they go for? Those small boys, they just buy bench through Yahoo, and every other vices. And even the ones that will even get legitimate money. Because money now, this system, you can do anything, tech and all that. But they get a free lifestyle. If you carry dread, look EOP. Police start to they harass those ones that join too. Now that thing can make those demography they call vex. Because now they carry the larger percentage of Nigeria crowd. As the vex come aside, you see what happen, they shake the government. Now the government, like it talk, the government resists them. They call fear, they call running. Instead of them to continue, they immediately they call shele. As they shele now, government starts their usual business, their usual
government
oppression. Now, then they go on. Like I talk, we always the reactioner. Elections are the happen since so. We need to do anything. We need to care. In fact, now that day night street boys, they play ball for street. Now that day night, those where they program their babe since they invite the babe coming to the job day where that day. Now, what we call realize through answer, say, okay, no problem. To drivers, we go vote to Nahat. It can't make that demography of youth. Everybody come back and say, well, we must get our PVC. Oh, you say, Anna? We not always a proactive. Now when the thing don't we can't open our eye. You see, I say, we call the one race against time. Everybody the hurry. Now, the power that be, at the end of the day, they still show us say, now they still get the power from INEC. It's all good. I don't go that side. But we see all what happen. Even if they block my mouth like this, you know me say my mind don't know what happen. All the youths they know. So when we leave that one, you they say and I say this demography of youth, they're not still. Even still believe in the Nigeria. Now this one don't happen now. Tribunal, they don't see everything. You think some majority of them, the way they come outside,
they go come outside next time.
We are talking about solution, and my point here is not
that. Is that solution? No, wait, now wait. Problems make you obvious for our eye. Make it show.
Yes.
Before we don't see him, we'll call the feet talk him.
Let me tell you, the problem has always been there. Is either you Japa leave the problem and come back, come meet him, or you face him and say, look, enough is enough. When you push once and you don't get results, they say, now consistency. You look so, okay, now, we have to make mistake. We need to gather more. But like I did talk, politicians now don't they strategize for 2027. They don't strategize.
They don't already start for 2023. They prepare
for 2027. You, when say you want take take them by force. You dey sleep.
They're doing nothing.
You dey sleep. You dey japa. You dey internet. You dey press. And then insult people. Then when the time reach, also, let me tell you, Chukwudi, people they talk, oh, tribunal do like this, tribunal do like that. When the Electoral Act, they amend them, 2023, people concentrate on Section 84. Nobody bother about the other sections. When INEC bring their guidelines, Section 63, say, oh, we go transmit election result electronically, real-time online. Nobody bother about paragraph 93 of that same act when say, una go collate manually. You understand? So, until for what they say, shine your eye. Nobody say they want person on this side. As you take one step, they take one step, follow you. So, but I want to know where this guy they go. You know? But when you relax, you say, anyhow, you don't get how go jump, reach where go jump past this water. Meanwhile, don't go far. Now where the solution dey. We, all of us, suppose look Buhari. Buhari contest election first time.
2003.
No work.
He no work.
2007.
He no work.
2011.
He no work.
2015.
2015, they go meet him again and say, we fit use you to get there. Now so politicians, they work. Bam. Even Tinubu, no they surprised say from 2007, we said on the plan his own. But so you no go fit sit down and just wake up overnight without planning and strategy and just take power from them. So that is why when in 1983, when Golden Eaglet win the Under-16 World Cup, everybody when they advise say, don't let the boys go. Keep them together and groom them to get to the senior team. Now politics be. Stay together consistently. They cheat you now. No means say
They go cheat you again.
They go cheat you again because you don't, maybe they first cheat you because you don't understand the rule. Now, they plan again. You serve the plan. You serve, they put people among them, the way they put people among you. That's not the way when you go to get liberation. Let me tell you, then Tinubu, when they government today, when they outside government, they tell us, say, oh, look, fiscal federalism, we need to unbundle this country. But today, they still discuss them. Let me also tell you, Ochuko, sorry, subsidy no get any time. It no get any time where you go say, oh, the economy fit take them. If to say the hardship where we they face now, for see face and then. No country, no they subsidize something for anybody. America, they subsidize a Greek.
Of course.
America get plenty things where they subsidize for their people. But these same people go tell you, say, no, you can't subsidize this, you can't subsidize that. Now lie. You can't be producing oil. My mama no go feed they sell rice. He go tell me, say, I go buy them at the price when he tell they sell them for outsiders. Rice go grow for our belly, my mama, they sell rice. Now, so it's supposed to be. We know, you can't tell me, say, because you know if you clean out the corruption in the system.
Will be your own fault.
Make everybody suffer. No. Now, what every government, they tell us is, we can't clean out the fraud. So because of that, make everybody suffer. Now, government don't transfer the problem, the money, where the fraud from government to the people. Let me quickly, so that people go wake up and know why they need to consistently they involve in the electoral process, because they go push you, make you know they involve. So that, because they see how you shake them, so that they will continue to they enjoy the largesse. In May 2023. No, in March 2023, NNPC tell us that the cost of landing of fuel, the cost of landing, say if you put the cost of landing then was about 300 and something naira per liter. So if you come out the subsidy, if you come out the price where they sell them, the subsidy where they pay at that time was 209 naira. The moment they come out subsidy, it jump, enter 500 and something naira. 100 naira enter join. Nobody ask the question, say where this 10 naira and 100 naira come from? Some of us ask the question, they just treat it like social media question. If all of us consistently sit down, they do those critical thinking, at that time our leaders go no say, we safe, no be pushover. And that's why a few of us, when they ask those questions, people go say, I pray for you, may you go government. I say, God forbid. No be everybody go dey government make Nigeria take better. Our local level, some of us suppose did there, they push the ideas and also they educate the people on their rights so that when the people all collectively start together, now that time we'll fit to move Nigeria and Africa. This problem not be just Nigeria, oh no. Nigeria will view better self. Go to some African country. That is why if you reach Rwanda now, the president, because they don't see him like all and all. The same thing when they do for them, we don't do in 1977, 1976, 75, 76, 77. But unfortunately today, we are so backward that when they look Rwanda, they go Rwanda for holiday. Go South Africa. You go Soweto for South Africa. You go shed tears. But because Oyibo sit down there, it got be like say South Africa, they insulated. Now, black man idea, if they look for people when go solve the problem for her to go inherit. That's why all of us now they run go land when the Oyibo don't do their own.
Well.
But we can do it here. If only we understand what our leaders understand. And in understanding it is very easy.
There is something we still they get wrong as a people for Nigeria. Make we understand, say we only have two sets of people. Just two. It's either you are a good Nigerian or you are a bad Nigerian. I go break and down there. It could be like ABC to our audience, to the youth, to the younger generation, because I know say most of them, they not really send governance, they not really send constitution and all that. But in the layman's language, Rafi just said and say, now just two things. Till the day when Nigerians know say we've had enough of the hardship, we be like say government policies they put us. Till that day, now then changes go start. For now, we still dey feed beer. Because if we look critically, not be today the elite class, the political elite class that they use tribalism as a tool. Not be evil we start and a God nice start them. Somebody go say how? Oh, the Tower of Babel. You know say when we come together agreeing one thing, we go for this war just now. Even God not fit stop us. God not go fit stop us. It takes God to bring another strategy to divide your mind from this one, so that we not go to hear ourselves again. Once we need to hear ourselves, we not fit build anything big again. So, till Nigerians they go throw away that uniform where some few politicians they drive their own narrative. They shift the goalposts so that they favor them. Anytime they want her to favor them, they'll shift the goalposts to favor them. Say, okay, oh, we be Yoruba, we be Igbo. They're not be Igbo like us. They go bring those narratives to make our mind. Hence, as all of us cooperate to. But election, most especially governorship election, you see that cooperation again. For my front, one of my friends when I know enlightened boy, not pay me pass. He get enlightened. He get enlightened. He open my tell me koro. He tell me say, forget this not be our land, now our land.
But that's what I'm telling you now. You're a man without. See, all of us here.
You allow me to talk. All
of us here are without
some
identity.
Some people go say those narrative for us, just like the way they said the same subsidy removal at that time too. They'll go sell them. Then to take drive on their own agenda, then our mind go divide. We not go fit stand.
Not be only here. Ochuko. You did Lagos. You did Lagos here. Make I tell you, you did Lagos here.
No, it happened for everywhere.
No, wait. No, before the day you want contest election for Lagos, they go tell you, say, you are not a Lagosian. Even though you live here, they born you here, you pay taxes here. Make you now go home. Say you want contest. They go tell you, say, this Lagos man.
Yes.
This Lagos man, they know you here. So you find out that...
they come village, they come home since.
You find out that some of us here we just exist, we don't get identity. We don't get identity. That is why you see, the moment man saying want to participate for village, you say, politics, you call it go village where? You call it go village meeting. You call it go village meeting.
I cannot blame
I just
them with that talk. You know why? There is something called environmental endoscotomy. Environmental endoscotomy. You must understand what they work for your environment. That's why we get plenty. That's why we get plenty senators when just use their level based on say they just come from abroad, use level money, everything to enter that seat. They don't even know what they happen for their own local government. They don't know what their people want. They go there, they collect the program, the name, say I don't be senator. That's why we get plenty of them. Then they feel address the issues where really they bother their people. Then when they go come ask for maybe burial or something, there are people too because they lost. The women group go line up for their gates. Youth association, Agbero association go lie down. One go collect their small thing, small sakata, their small akpalakpala where they want to collect. Take see front. Now then they demand. They ask, I say, come since you go sit down there. What if our interest? You don't even go talk for this.
They know they lock a gate.
No, nobody wants come again. No, that they knock a gate to collect small sakata.
I saw a video. I think it was in South Africa. One guy was calling out a minister, or I think the person's either a member of the house or a minister. I don't know, but you're just calling the lady out. Say, you are sleeping.
Okay.
You are sleeping.
Now South African Parliament now.
We are not paying you
to
yes.
I like that guy.
We are not paying you to sleep. You are sleeping.
You are sleeping.
You are sleeping.
Thank you.
Yeah, we don't call people out to that bullshit.
You see them in the elite class.
You know why?
Those they on top, you understand each other, they cooperate.
That is the problem. Say, for example, now, if you call out, as you call out Hopus or Dimas, so a lot of people will tell you, say, mind your business. Leave them. Face your Lagos.
Face your Edo.
Face your Edo.
Face your Abia.
Face your Abia. What they concern here. Meanwhile, nobody they suffer the thing, now they suffer them. You know? So these are the divide and rule tactics that our leaders consistently had used. And then our followers also subscribe to it. Because say if you go my village now, young boys, able-bodied men, they go sit down, they wait. Because during election, governor go come. Governor, where you know the seat.
Now that time, they run up and down.
He go, Christmas time, you go see them, they share cow. They say, our deputy governor bring cow for boys to share. Say, our governor will never come home. Because not them they vote. Not be you.
Not them they
them be
vote.
stakeholders. Not be you. If you become stakeholder, you go to get that kind of relevance. So all of us need to become stakeholders in the project called Nigeria. Look at, we say population of 200 million people. And at the end of the day, about less than 30 million, roughly around 30 million, 9 vote.
No, some people were disenfranchised.
Wait now.
Even without them being disenfranchised.
So
the
at
number
the
is
end of
abysmal.
the day, let's assume 5 million were disenfranchised. So when you position, and then the people when they oppress you, so they don't reach 10,000.
Yes.
And then, wait. Out of that 10, might do the maths for you. Out of that 10,000, out of that 35 million when they vote, so then take 10 million people till they oppress the rest. They'll give you small money. So make sure say mobilize boys. That area, say my opponent stronghold.
Go scatter the election for there.
You go there, they cry. But you see what happen for some places in Lekki where they release their dogs. Boys shele. They say make we see una here. All of them they hide. So at the end of the day, you need to also create strategy. Say, look, if we believe truly, say someday, we need to make them change. But the problem is because we not see ourselves like people who get stake. We always believe it's alternative day. Japa. But then you go now reach there, you can say, but this is not what we do. If my leaders not make them bad. Your leaders now, your brothers and sisters, now your fathers, your mothers, your relations. Now be those leaders.
They not be spirits.
They not be
They pick
spirits.
my word well, you go remember initially when I talk, say, there's so make an average Nigerian feel say it not be part of the Nigerian system anymore. It not be part of the natural resources where they are our soil. They make us feel like say we not be part of our
and
so everybody they go find their own
religion.
That are part of the uniform too. Religion uniform they wear for us. Tribalism uniform they wear them.
It is
regional uniform they wear them. State, local government and world uniform they sell them to us as against the uniform of humanity when all of us support the sea. I don't talk all these things.
I think that the NYSC program, which I think has been defeated, the aim has been defeated. That program was made to unify people. People could go
after the war. Because after the war,
no victor,
there
no
was
vanquished.
need to create that, bring back that unity,
that
cohesion that we once enjoyed.
Yes. So,
but let me tell you, religion is a big problem in Nigeria. As long as you always believe that God will come down from heaven and solve your problems, you won't raise a finger to solve your problem. In other societies, when they pay taxes, they demand for accountability. What in my tax they do. But here, the religious leaders will tell you, instead of paying taxes, pay tithes. And instead of looking for good roads, instead of looking for employment, you have a God who provides all. He will cover you with the blood of Jesus. And you will buy a big car. You will marry a beautiful wife. That job that you have been looking for, God will give it to you. God does not give job. God does not give wife. God does not give cars. It is government that gives these things. Until you learn to demand that government now owe me these things, not be God. So you work 200,000, 500,000, you take 10% inside. One man sit down, they read Bible every day. You go give him. All of them are give him. He now has so much. He buy private jets. He build big houses. His children are abroad. It's not different from the politician who always say the difference. We say politician, they steal the one where you no see. The religious leader, they steal the one where you already don't get. So and then sell hope to you. And that hope, now they keep man alive. He sells hope. And so when you steal, you bring a tent. When you dupe your neighbor, you say, now God blessing, oh, nah, God don't give me my own. So the moment that happened to you, you now say, Nigeria has blessed me. This country is sweet, die, man, baba. This country is sweet. Because these are things you can't do abroad. You fall back here, you manipulate the system. We are all manipulating the system. So that is why nobody is ready to say, like Lee Kuan Yew that Ochuko cited, he's saying, look, I will stand and fix it and let it work. Because you also, they look, say, if I fix this thing now, man, I feel not gonna make them more. You know, I feel even not enjoy them. That's why you have Nigeria, we don't produce cars, but we have the highest number of Toyota SUVs.
And we know they produce.
We know they produce.
Now we sabi buy.
We drive. Bring out the latest iPhone, whatever now.
15.
People don't they buy them now.
Already
Post them now.
Are buying it. We don't produce one here. We don't even assemble. And so, when you can always buy cut corner, the moment you cut corner, you buy your own house. You build your own, you buy your own car. You are blessed too. Nigeria don't good for you. Then go meet your pastor. Pastor, that prayer you pray yesterday, it touched me. Sorry. As I come out, I can't get blessing. You give pastor your pastor will not tell you, sorry, Ochuko. Pastor will not tell you, look, these things are the way you made this thing is not genuine. You need to ensure that government provide the basic necessities and the platform for you to excel. Pastor will say, the Lord has just done it. The Holy Spirit. You know, so these are all of the hurdles.
But pastors are on it, please. Pastors
I know you will defend your pastor.
No, I'm not defending anybody.
Religious leaders.
No, I'm not defending anybody. But I mean,
religious leaders. I
can't come and be telling you, okay, so what do you do? Why are you paying this tithe? So, what do you do? And trust me, even if I do what I do, I will not tell my pastor that I do it.
But do you think there is something
I know a lot of ladies that are married to people who do illegal stuff. But there's always that thing that they launder the money with, that they front it with. So when they are bringing you to their parents, they know that the parents will ask, what does he do?
So what's the difference between that person?
You are lying to your pastor. If pastors ask, they won't still say.
What's the difference between that person and the politician who will launder the money also?
See.
So we are all, no, what I'm saying is, it's not the religious leader now. It's the person that is coming to pay.
No, but wait.
Let's even say that the pastor is asking.
Nigeria needs justice from all of us.
But wait.
All of us, Zini, all of us.
Zini, if you don't add leader to the religious, if this na person when be say, waiting in talk, maybe declaration, fit impact your life. Look at the 2023 elections. Some religious leaders said that they received divine message from God, telling them who would win. No, wait, big chief. Telling them who would win the elections. They are that powerful. See, unless, for example, Lionel Messi, they play for this team. Cristiano Ronaldo, they play for this team. He gets some auditorium when we go get full capacity. Unless na religious gathering. So if we have these people who are religious leaders and they are very, very influential, and they know, come on, what is the person they do when we say in tight when he carry come? In tight, feet tighten. In tight, they tight, in the choke.
Maybe not tech boy.
Now tech boy. So you want to tell me the religious leader does not know? He's not aware.
That's why things are tight for you.
What till we dey talk
people
here?
make money
Yes.
from tech.
Yes.
Nobody says you
Some
don't
people
make money
make money
from
from
tech.
YouTube.
We get very
But if your
religious.
income, you see,
We get very religious.
Ochuko, no vex, big
And
chief.
one thing.
Big chief, no vex, I just talk this one. I will allow you go. See, if your source of livelihood is questionable, you are not going to tell me that people do not know. And that's why we have gotten to the point where somebody who is a political office holder or somebody who is influential said the EFCC is questioning your source of wealth. Did they question your source of poverty? We make excuses when we know that this is a problem.
No,
and that's why we are where we
I'm
are.
not making an excuse for anybody. What I said was, religious leader will not come and be asking everybody one after the other, what do you do? What do you do? It's impossible because in a particular church, there will be the poor, there will be the rich, there will be the middle class. Everybody is bringing their tithes.
But he
Even
gives
the
preference to the rich. They have a special place where they sit.
See.
They have special
Make
names
we not talk
that
now
they
like
call
say,
them.
yes, religion. Religion are big.
Uniform.
Na big. No. I go to say religion is poor anywhere. But make we understand. Read your Bible. The Bible say God say I not give you the spirit of fear, but of boldness, of love, and the last word now of a sound mind. How many people get sound mind to understand the doctrine, to know what they want to do, rather than say that they wait one papa, one GO, one CEO, and not know whether CEO they do church again, GO. So they tell them the way they go live their life. How many sound minds they church? Make we not throw away
Let's also remember that Christianity is not the only religion. There's
we not
Judaism. There's because
No,
that's
Nigeria.
That's why I know they
Islam.
use
No.
Christianity and they say,
That is
okay,
why.
religion.
That is why somebody
Now,
will
religion they
say
talk.
he's killing for God.
Yes.
That
Now
is-
religion
that
and they use.
is
I don't
killing
use
for God.
Christianity. And they use religion.
Quickly, let me say this.
Muslim,
you remember there was a
Hindu,
time somebody came on air on video. They threatened Nedu, say they do video, they do
You wear that
kids. They dress like a Muslim.
Yes.
That it is haram. That is how blindly religion they
Oh,
do
they did that?
people.
Yes. Let's make us say
I talked
sound
about
mind.
It's not be small issue.
How many persons in religious house in quote get sound mind? Apart from saying, now wait somebody where they look as a leader tell them. Now they won't do. They forget say that person not be God. Even if they call a man of God, self, at least man join. So that man get a defect.
Limitation.
He gets his limitations. He gets his own emotions where they run through him before you call say of God. So now man of God, they not say God of man of God. So in other words, he gets your limitations like Liberals I just talk. So that person feast stand I go talk so kind to suit where he want to drive a congregation to.
in agenda.
Agenda, thank you. The same way our political leaders, they say they drive their own agenda too. If it do one once in a while. But that will not go take away the fact say religious home not get positive impact that they make on our people. Ma tell you number one, the only reason why the better population of Nigeria they calm, even in the face of where their leaders, their political leaders, that they shook hand for their eye koro. Now religion.
Should they become?
And they tell you say one of the reason now because of religion. Cannot go
Should
to
they
say
become?
good though. Cannot go to say good. But one way or the other, the only thing we see they give a lot of people hope. We make they see some kind of suicide every day. Now still the religion.
But is it possible? Is it possible to
No.
ask whether these people then be partners in progress?
Which people?
The religious leader and the political leader.
They're partners in progress.
Exactly. Because
I get my result for
if the religious leader no
They're
they
partners
if
in
the religious
progress.
leader no they tell the political leader the truth. Say this the way you do.
Yes.
You know they do well.
Yes. I
You
get
know
that
they
one.
they work for them.
Yes, I get that one among them. They feel not they work for them, but that they fear. The fear be say they want to
Why they
safeguard
fear
their
now?
own.
What
they
did
want
they
to
have to
safeguard
lose?
their company.
What
did they have to
Because
lose?
if we won't go back to the Bible, okay, make I use Christianity. If we won't go back to the Bible, where me I they read most time, you go see where a religious leader go come outside. If they speak to government, if they tell government say you know they do do well. And if you not change this your way, see what it will happen to you. Now we still get those kind of people they speak. You get members where they say that they go through the kind of hell.
Yes.
Nobody they enter filling station now they talk say because I be like this that they buy fuel. Now the
You
same,
buy Igbo fuel, Yoruba fuel, Hausa
no,
fuel.
they everybody they face the same thing. Those congregations, those people nicely they enter those religious house. So in other words, supposed to be concerned to the religious leaders. So how many of them they speak?
You don't hear say one religious leader go say, okay, today because of the hardship we're about to go through, don't bring tithes this month.
Or don't bring offering.
Or don't bring offering.
Igwe. As you talk this one, everybody lock up first.
You see,
now serious issue.
The challenge is that for me, now all of us, we are all involved in this problem. In other societies, when something spoil, who they responsible for that thing when spoil? Una go call them out. But here, when something spoil, you say, leave them for God. As if now God 9 days responsible for the
Or we go wash where we go court.
Now somebody,
or that time we dey see them the whole Bible.
Let me tell you.
See the former CBN governor.
Exactly.
I never ever see a whole Bible.
Before you
now
get
the day when
to
he
that,
go court, the whole big Bible.
we
but
be
the
like
judge.
against
But the judge.
encyclopedia.
Them release body judge from prison. He go do thanksgiving. The priests tell him, say, you don't sin, but God don't forgive you. Go and sin no more. The next day they transfer the priest come on for the air. Because they talk to a big man. I'm saying this on an international platform. You are talking to a big man like that. The body judge even granted have you say that thing, pain him, why the young boy. So in fact, when he be governor for Ondo State, that boy no sure say that up born I go to primary school. And they tell him that kind of thing. And so you now find out, say, religious leaders go they know they fear to talk the truth. And yet, now when the poor man when they suffer, they go say, look, bring your own. So why won't your leaders also treat you in the same way? Your political leaders treat you in the same way. We all cut corners until we learn not to cut corner and believe that we go demand. Now, let me tell you, this problem, why it is like that, it go round. We pass the buck round. Government transfer the subsidy fraud from government to the people. So now it did the filling station. The filling station increase price. And then you buy for your motor. The woman where you carry go market, you increase price.
The woman go market, increase your own price.
It go increase your own price. That woman, the person went buy from the woman when they fry to sell, itself go increase your own price. You when drive motor won't come buy that same thing. You go buy them at exorbitant price. And then you no go feel whole government accountable.
Meanwhile, your salary is not increasing.
Exactly. So because that's why I say you no go feel hold government accountable. Not just here. And then the next thing they'll quick to tell you, say, if you go Cameroon, the price of PMS is this. If you go to Kigali, the price is this. If you go to Ghana, it is this. If you go to South Africa, it is this. But check the quality of life for these places and the fact that these other places, they get the kind of oil where you get. They get the kind of resources where you get. You know, so, and that's why you have the worst of us ruling the best of us, because the best of us decide to elevate the worst of us above the pyramid.
Yes.
So until the rest of us sit down and say, no, this cannot continue. We all must not be in government, but we have to push people to ensure that when they get there, first and foremost, look at the rules of engagement. In 1999, when they do election, before the election, politicians were already shouting, let us see the constitution when the military won't give us, because the rule when we won't take play, we never even see them. But here, we don't even look at the rules. We believe, say, the rule is okay. Because you need to know the rule when you want to engage, when they want to engage you. If you don't know the rule, they go rig you out and now tell you, go to court. Why do you think they tell you go to court?
Because it's there now.
Because they know that the rule favored them.
Yes.
So until you understand, say, people, when they make these rules as equally as important as the man when they superintend the rules, that's when all of us gonna begin to say, hey, that's true. And then our mindset needs to change. Look, we did plane. As we come off for Abuja, the pilot tell us, say, we go pass through turbulence around Ibadan. That the weather of yesterday from Abuja, it is settle back to Ibadan. And so there'll be turbulence, but I will try my best to... Chukudi, oh, blimey. When we did the turbulence, come see prayer, come and see Kabashi, both Christian, Muslim.
Even though you don't give the information earlier.
Wait now, wait. I caught a laugh. When we can't land, one of the men say, it would have been worse than that if not been the prayer. And I say, keep quiet there. I said, because we are not science inclined. We are not science inclined because we always they look for the next man to do the thing and then we go buy. Just like the example they gave, say, they bring money, $6 billion, say, they won't use it and take go moon. Say, who go volunteer to go? The American man say, 6 billion. Yes, he need like 8 billion. He go add 2 billion. He go moon. He need to exploit. He need to do this. The Chinese man say, with 3 billion, he go moon, come back. He go use the other one for development. The Nigerian man say, no worry. I'll give Chinese man 3 billion to go moon. I'll keep 3 billion to myself. He does not want to disturb himself. And that's what all of us are. Our government steal from us and pass the buck. We also pass the buck. And then we buck pass until then we turn around someday and begin to complain. We have to wake up. Boys are doing things. Now, technology is taking over. You see our boys, some use it for positive, some use it for negative. If they had told you that you have more comedians in Nigeria than those people in government, you would have believed. But a lot of young boys now, they see this things where you ordinarily go sit down and say, I say, man, this thing funny, more just video, man. People are viewing. If they had told you also years ago that someday Nigerian music will rule the world, you wouldn't believe. But boys are doing it. So also, if we consistently push like this, I can tell you, give them 2 election cycles and the world will come to copy from us.
Talk something about this. You talk something, say Nigerians, they rule. Musically, entertainment-wise, we they rule the world. We they get the numbers on social media for our streaming. Our boys that they go tour abroad. Who you think say they enjoy them? Who you think say they get the bulk of those money? You say they benefit our economy in any way for Nigeria? No. Nigeria be like raw material. Major break and down. Nigeria na crude state. It's just like somebody will get a mango tree. You go pluck your mango, you go full sack. One sack, if you sell them for 5,000 naira. But somebody go, from that sack, you go take only one. They do mango juice. Go come put plenty water and sugar.
And coloring.
You get the kind of area you go there, you go sell lay down one, that 5K, where you say the full sack.
True.
Now, with the happy now, say, our boys that they make the number, all create all those platforms. Our boys that they eat crumbs. That they eat crumbs. Now, with the happy. Yes, our boys that they Japa tech. They're plenty now, they occupy the tech world, the healthcare for abroad. Waiting with the add to their own GDP. If you know the billions of dollars with the export, because of say we get leaders who not create platforms for all these things that to express themselves. Look real time now. Social media where they do things in entertainment, skit makers and all that. Who you think say they enjoy the bulk of those money? Say now we. We they happy. Say boys that they pick small crumbs. I did tell, okay, it was upstairs. I was telling Gift. I said, this program, Bob Hearts Abishola, it's a foreign, it's filmed in the US, it's produced in the US.
Abishola?
Abishola.
Bob
Hearts Abishola, like Bob loves Abishola. They're married, Bob is Sha. So, I was, Gift now said to me that it's only 2 Nigerians that are even in the so-called Nigerian story. And I said to her, funny enough, it will shock you that the producer, the executive producer is not even a Nigerian.
Of course.
So that is their content. These people will take our story from us and tell it to us, and we buy it back and we consume it.
These are the problems. And that's why now that you know that you talk about processing, agriculture without processing is poverty.
True.
And so now that you know that these things bring money and that you're making crumbs of it, and that, because those you have at the top are not providing the base for you to ensure that the fund is domiciled here, what do? Do you japa there and leave the problem and then come back someday? Or look at the way people abroad in diaspora were interested in Nigerian election.
Yes.
Because they know they don't go test them. They don't see say there's no place like home. And that's why you need to do whatever you need to do, not just the presidential election, from local government. Because that is the government that is closest to you.
Bros, this our K-leg for Nigeria, he don't they shake when we say if they carry and go Bobby, they're not go fit street.
No, I do not agree.
They're not fit.
That is the mentality.
Speak on the English where they
No, do you see that? Not the mentality
end,
where
but-
make
but that mindset is not there.
See,
Make I talk the way.
Wait, no,
We
let me
fear to hear the
finish.
way.
No,
we
let me
hate
tell
to
you.
hear the only way out.
See, Chukwudi.
You get the way it is not corrupt, rich, eh? Now only one way na dey inside.
Okay,
We dey fear to hear that way.
before we reach that way.
In Bejuleki, somebody contested for election and without a poster won the House of Rep, even though the court now has said they should conduct rerun in some areas.
Now ignorance it win.
No.
Ignorance of the masses
No.
it win.
Attaché.
Ignorance of the masses now it win. You know the kind of ignorance it win.
You know the
Wait,
ignorance.
Who win the presidential
Maybe we should
election?
hear him
Wait, now let me
For Lagos State,
let me
yeah.
finish.
Now
Yeah.
ignorance of say, everybody press
No,
this, press that.
no,
Now people
no.
take press.
Now that's same
They don't even
ignorance.
know what they press.
No,
Wait,
you
I
get
think
ignorance.
Chief, wait, I think
See,
Chief, wait,
there are
wait.
two issues here. I don't want to dwell on the problems.
Okay.
Everybody know the problem.
Yeah.
All of us know. I want to dwell on the things that we are doing that is consistently regurgitating this problem. Even these people, when they up, so now ignorance made them win the election too, if you're talking about ignorance. But you find out that it is a movement. We can no longer consistently exchange between A and B. We need
the devil and the deep blue sea.
We need an alternative. And that alternative came. And then people said, we not care. In as far as you did this alternative, let us push them in. That is a movement. That is a force. And so now that people now know, so, we were ignorant. It's a lesson.
Yeah,
we're
yes.
ignorant. Next time, this is our alternative where we try create.
We go
We go
scrutinize
begin
them.
to scrutinize who entered there.
Yes.
Now that we are saying that everybody they receive alerts, nobody they talk say I don't want collect. You know, it's a learning process. But my own is, you don't sit down, fold your hand and say, it no work, so let us leave it there. You have to consistently push it. And that is the only way results can come. You can't say, look, we say Nigeria not they work until we devolve power to the unit, and that's where it will work. And every day, the people, when they take over, they ensure, say, the power when supposed go the unit, they continually take it up. And then are you going to fold your hands and wait until you get there and you may never get there? Or you now say, look, now that we see that if we push hard, we'll be able to make something out of it. So let's begin to push. Maybe we started pushing too late, or we pushed from the top instead of from the base. So now let us even re-strategize and begin to push from the base. Local government election in my state, Edo State, there was no election. Even why some people were still voting, they don't swear in, you know. Do you know why? Because the people don't participate. You know, consign them. But it's an election where you participated. It will be difficult. Even though people go fight, they go muzzle you out. But not as easy as when you do not participate. Election where you know they participate before, they'll write result, APC, PDP.
We know.
But when you now begin to,
You make it difficult for them.
You make it difficult for them. That's what I'm basically saying.
The level.
How did APC become government of the day?
fear.
PDP said they were going to rule for 60 years.
Okay.
But APC
PDP
mobilized and they took it. You must also mobilize to take. You can't wait and say, it no go good, it no go good.
Because the people when they there, they know they sleep. Oh.
No!
If you go to Scandinavia countries, all those the Netherlands, Sweden, Norway, and all that, you say their politicians are not corrupt too. But because the people, they stand. May we go down memory lane. May we look history. May we they come from the 17th century, from the French Revolution. May we from there take on to the Romania on.
You're coming
Go
to my
from there
point.
take on to the
it's the same
Soweto in the 80s and in the early 90s. May we take on the Arab Revolution. Spring West
But
from Tunisia and the
this
rest.
revolution where you dey talk.
Well,
You know say once people hear revolution,
I go break them down.
na
I go break am
blood,
down.
oh.
So that we not go think say na shoot me, I shoot you kind of revolution.
Okay.
When you see what Mahatma Gandhi do, he shoot anybody, but he flogged their conscience. That was a revolution. I tell them, say, look, make any of them. When you enter office where your oppressors, they sit down on ordinary
But
ground.
did it?
Wait now, allow me the land now.
Okay.
Sit down ordinary ground. Now, but now one lead us. Okay, we go sit down ground. Now they do nothing. You flog their conscience. That was a revolution. See, when Nigerians they understand, say we get only two set of people and they continue to repeat this thing. I don't know whether they need to catch my word. I know Sabi break plenty English and plenty constitution reforms. We need to do this. We need to do that. Look, the rot way they with system right now, dialogue not go make a good. he got to come through a pattern when he be saying, he go shake the base of Nigeria. Even Baba God at the time, he say to win the world back to himself, according to the Bible, he get to send his only begotten. So he not gonna be ram blood again. He not gonna be bull blood again. He get to be a human being go come to come win back people because the sin don't too much. He get to send person come. Look, the level we don't reach for Nigeria now. If we send us still on this, okay, we'll go sit down, we'll try to, yes, can many people if you enlighten, can many people if you change their mindset, there has to be a drastic change. Drastic change.
It won't happen.
We go shake the heart and the mind of these people. They always say, it won't happen. Now, make I tell you the way it go to happen.
But why you say, wait, before you tell us the way it go to happen, why you say you know if it happen?
You always caught me, Nedu.
No verse.
Chukudi, you always caught me when I want to talk the solution now.
Okay,
because people say you don't want to make I talk the solution.
No, I don't verse, talk the solution.
I don't fear the solution. We don't fear. I got fear. See. When I smile, remember the time when
they start from the problem.
See,
because we don't get the whole day here.
Just
remember when I be small
the solution.
Anything when I do way wrong, my mama go say, I'll call police for you. Fear will call it out my mind. They don't know say that they sell a mindset inside our generation. Those generation will grow up in the late 70s, 80s. All of them grow up with fear. They're not fit do anything. They fear. They fear government.
What is the solution?
Now the solution. Ma come there now. The solution, I say, I go just give you a prototype of the big solution. A prototype. You are here. Who want you me here? You see this Lekki Express Road, make I just use them as the case study. You might be go come up from us around 6. Before you go reach work, around 10. Every day. Now so it be. Especially this week. This independent week. What is stop the people from coming out and say this road will shut down today? May nobody pass the government do something about it.
But they no go their work.
You have to thank you. You don't come back to say, but they not go there. 2 sets of people must still there. One, I beg, open the way, make I go my work. Another one, because of say, not be una people they power. Una want use this one as a political position.
So the solution looks it looks nice to hear, but it's not attainable.
What to make you say? Let me tell you.
Now because of those kind of people that you're also talking about, you can't take them away. There are people who believe in God and there are people who are atheists. You can't say atheists should believe in God.
No, now listen. I know they talk God. They talk about the day when we as a people gonna say enough is enough. We never reach that stage yet. Till we reach enough is enough. A leader will come out that day. We never reach enough is enough. We still the beer everything way hit us. So long as we see the beer, there is no solution. See when Nigeria reach enough is enough.
Now
there will be solution go come. We never reach that.
Let me puncture that argument. Chukudi, the day your own soft, it's enough for you. The day your own soft is enough for you.
The day when I buy SUV.
The day where your brother become governor.
Better shock absorber.
The day where your brother become governor.
So you are going to consistently have those, divide and rule tactics. In Rwanda, before the genocide, the Hutsis and Tutsis speak the same language. But there was still genocide. There was still genocide. Look, in Aguleri and Umuleri, they are brothers. Their ancestors were brothers.
Na Agu and Umu separate them.
Yes.
Leri.
They
are both Leri.
Yes. They are brothers who say, okay, let me farm this way, you farm this way.
Ife and
Modakeke are brothers. But at the end of the day, there's still this land ownership and all of those things. And that's why I'm telling you that we all no get the same mindset.
Wait,
so let me finish. Sorry, Chief.
There were still some people who were saying, I beg go, make I pass.
The majority of the youth say enough is a
way. It wasn't a majority.
Because that the majority where you they look.
They were not even a majority.
Nationwide now, it's not for only Lagos. So not think Lagos as a mix.
No.
Not only Lagos happen.
Why no succeed?
Simultaneously, they happen for
not. Why didn't it succeed there? Because our brother are in the office. So why we go one begin there? And then that was why when government did what they did, some people they say, "Hey, we do not even do themselves."
Why not go block road?
There was no unanimity in the demands. So that's why I keep telling people, look, we all are unique in our own small way. You need to understand the local governance structure. Chukwudi, if my local government, they work, I don't have any business in Lagos. I don't have any business here, truly. And that's where people need to understand that government really starts from the local. I was in Miami, and I was received at the airport, and the Nigerian man told me, Mr. Desmond, he said, look, Miami airport is controlled by the Miami County, not the federal government. By the Miami County. The mayor has a board that manages the airport. Miami Seaport is managed by the county, not the federal government. And so, until we understand the importance of this local government structure, why do we have local government structure? Do you know that the Prime Minister of England is accountable to the Mayor of Greater London? When I say accountable, in house and his domicile residence in the mayor's domain.
He be tenants.
It's the same thing. But here, all of us, we treat Nigeria like one big local government and believe that all of us will come together one day and agree. We will never come together because there is no Nigerian spirit. What you have, we need to go back, look at ourselves and see the uniqueness in our individuality at that our local level. And you begin to push from those local level. And that is why if, for example, you don't expect that, say, the man when they Imo or the man when they Uguta, would they demand the same thing when the man when they Kakpamre?
Because their problems, they're peculiar.
Their problems are peculiar. So if we understand that we need to build governance from the local level, and it will be easy for us to hold those people where they hold accountable. I call my local government chairman, Moyo. I said, Moyo, this my road not good. He said, no first, lawyer, they come. In fact, they come fix them. No. But I can't call the president like that. I can't even call the governor. You know, these are government that is closest to us.
Yes, government at the grassroots.
Government at the grassroots, but which we have relegated so much. So with that, the people when go agree, no plenty. So those of us at the local government, all we need to do is to agree, and this is the way it should be, and address the problems that are peculiar to us, and address the environmental and infrastructural decay that are peculiar to us at that level. Until we begin to do things like that, take the election of the local government more serious than the presidential election. That is when we begin to address the structure, the defect that we have. Let me give you also, to round up on this, Ochuko. In Lagos, APC that you see today, it became APC because of Fashola, and I will give you example why. Chukwudi, you know this. When Fashola became governor of Lagos State, people were like, what Tinubu couldn't do 8 years, Fashola did it in 2 years. So that means there's an alternative to PDP now. So let's begin to look at those people. They are showing us how good governance can be. Fashola turned Sulere to a construction site.
Yes.
And in Edo, Oshoma was in Labour Party. He merged with ACN, and he was voted for overwhelmingly until they stole it and the court gave it back to him. And so they had one more state to Lagos. It happened in Ekiti. It happened in Osun. And before you know it, they now had, these were people that had only one state. They now had other numbers. And people were like, I remember then, I don't know how true it is, Amechi came to Lagos and he said, I don't know how this young man is doing it. He went back to Port Harcourt. That was the first time in Port Harcourt they said that the governor issued a notice that houses in GRA, all the fences made them reduce the fence. If you remember, you remember Fashola had become governor 2 years into his administration before Amechi, the Supreme Court gave him a judgment. So maybe 1 year or two. So all of this became opportunities. Nobody now, they look at the big Nigeria. People here begin to look at their state. You go to Enugu, you saw what Chime were doing, and were like, yes, you can compare Sullivan Chime to Fashola. So people started demanding accountability at state level. And for the first time in Lagos, artisans were paying taxes voluntarily because they know what their money was doing.
Then they see the work.
Yeah, so that is the way you can take back, structures and country. But say you won't go until all of us agree, they will always bring in those religion, bring in ethnicity,
regional,
bring in region, bring in
local government,
also where you come from, what is your state of origin. It will now that at the moment they reach that step, he go say, I know say not thief, but it's my brother.
I think that in Nigeria, we give so much power that I don't think we're supposed to give to even the local government councillor. They're not accessible. I mean, the way you can call your local government chairman to say, how far my road do, we never walk up. I don't even know my local government.
Because you don't want to know.
No, what I'm saying is I could know him. No, I could know him and vote him, right? But once he's voted, he's gone. He has 50.
No, you don't want to know.
No,
exactly.
No, you're not getting me. You're not getting me.
Me and my councillor, they play ball, but I see him.
You're not getting, yes, you see him does not mean that other people would have the access to see. No,
I can't play ball with my senator.
I'm saying something.
A councillor is more accessible than a senator.
I'm going somewhere. The way that we're making it now, a councillor right now,
He's not accessible.
He's not. Most councillors are not accessible.
Is it
I'm telling you
because
to the locals because once they become councillors, they have some money. They build their house. Security is there and everything.
What we are trying to say, look what is happening
listen to
in
what he
Ogun
said.
State now.
Yeah, exactly.
Where the local government chairman is even
Naomi.
trying to do the right thing. You can see what the governor is trying to do to him. They just released him yesterday.
No, I'm
okay,
saying,
just see the way in they try to
I'm not driving home my point though, so that they don't misunderstand me.
Just land your point.
What I'm saying is, I was born in Aba. There are truth. There was this man in my street. He became a councillor.
And you people did not see him again.
It's not like we didn't see him, but all of a sudden, it's a human thing. So if there are 50, it could be like 10 that would be accessible and still play with you. But once it just gets to that level that they've given them an office,
Easy, mama.
I know somebody. Sorry, sir. I know
me
sorry,
and
sir.
you
Sorry, sir.
give them
It's
that
human.
kind of power.
That is what I'm saying. There's somebody I know personally, sir.
Easy,
Sorry,
your governor, for example, now this mic where you did so.
Alex Oti.
If you criticize your governor now, as you did so, even not be when, no be even
Oh, my
before,
governor is doing well, by the
no,
way.
even before Alex Oti come.
No, my former governor wasn't.
Wait now,
No.
Ikpeazu, he will hear if you criticize her here, he go hear for Aba because you know why? Because
I have the voice now.
That's what I'm telling you.
There are a lot of people that don't have the voice.
No, what I'm trying to make you understand.
Now be that real time where really the youths their hand
Exactly.
waiting that they do. Then they use that they go.
See what I'm saying. I'm going to give you an example. There's somebody to give you an example. There's somebody that is in a seat of power now. I'm not going to call the person's name. Before the person got there, we used to pally. We were friends.
You are hiding him now. That is why you won't see him.
But once I'm not interested in seeing him anyway. But once he got in there, every message you send him, I mean, I'm not sending him message to beg him or anything. I'm fine. But every message you send him never gets replied.
Zini, wait, let me tell you.
Any message you go reply.
No, let me tell you.
Now, thank you. That's the same thing he said. How many messages is he going to reply? So how many messages are the councillor? How many people are the councillor going to listen to?
Let me answer you. See, when you don't know the powers that you have as a follower, that is why they are not responding to you. Me, I know the power I have. They will respond to me. Everybody has that power. You vote in a councillor, you allow and build fence around himself. He will segregate himself from you. But you vote him in and you tell him, say, look guys, you get there, swear, I'm going to drag you.
That's why I said it's a people thing. You know when I started
Exactly.
this thing, I said I think we have made them feel like it's a superior position.
I have friends in government, even in Lagos and in my states, for example. Because let me tell you, those of us in the media, you don't know the powers that you have. Strong power. See, the way you know, like, may they criticize you for social media. Now, so government say
when you
like,
will block the person Who is this block?
Yes. That's what them
Block
self no
and
like.
report.
That's what them self no like. Make you criticize them. Make you drag them
Yes, now truth.
online.
See.
Why do you think? Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Obaseki, Nedu Road. Everybody is talking about it. The next day you go hear say governor has gone to visit that place. He's promising to do palliative. If nobody talks about it, he pretends that it doesn't exist, even though he's saying it. And that's why when we vote in councillors, like councillor is more accessible to you than a senator. And so when you have a councillor, you tell us, okay, now during election, beer parlors where we sit down, councillors will come and sit down to campaign. But senators will go to podium. You won't see them. But the councillors come to sit down with you. You ask them questions. You know, the way we'll vote you now, we'll not see you again because we'll can't drag you for that office. Your office is just by the corner. I don't have to travel to get there. So when he knows that, all those my people, they're wicked. Oh, if I do this thing, tomorrow I'm not going to sleep for that area. He goes subpedal. But if he's in Abuja, he doesn't care. His constituency office is just here and then, you know. So it will not be when you see him, you see him. So that is where the moment we vote them is them against us. But when we remember that we hold them.
So it's our fault then?
Yes, that's what we're saying. That's what we have been saying.
Of course, now our fault. The people, they not get awareness. I grew up for worry. Growing up, my papa tell me, say in the 90s, 1996, we get over 80-something company, bro, oil servicing firm. Plenty like that. But today, now only 3 occupations I do. 1, keke riders. Graduates that they ride keke. Yes, for worry. Number 2, criminals, the people they thief people money. Once time reach around 6, they don't steal. Somebody go say, I they try to spoil the place. They not like the place don't spoil, not be me spoil them. The last time when I go, I shock for the worry when me grow
As
up.
young
Number
people.
3, now the ones when they do ritual, they say na yahoo. As they say it be mouse, they not fit click mouse. And they say na yahoo.
As young
I
people
call all of the
in
ritual.
1993, we dey march go McDermott company.
Worry,
Say, we need work. They
thank
give us
you.
work.
McDermott, you they go port.
1993.
Yes.
It
Get
can
PA,
never
you dey
be
go
now.
NPA port, you dey go say, I want work. Then they give
us work.
But today, me and you they talk, go le keke. Now, the governor they there. Local government they there. How many of them they go demand from the local government chairman, the councillors, they say you. The allocation where they come here. Yes, we don't say governors that they
The
cut
only
their
thing when you dey hear now, my leaders
they
are.
do.
My leaders are.
My
He's a
leader,
chair, he's a chair.
Oyinze, my leader,
He's a
Shema.
chair.
Oyinze.
People like us will get voice for Lagos here. We don't shout. Say, even the Delta State, if Delta State they work when I wait till a day here they do. I go tell them like Liberals talk. Me I'll tell them. But the kind of people, the mindset of even
I'm
the
telling
youth
you.
when they come up, their mindset even worse past
I never
we own.
believed that I will stay in Lagos. My life now say
I not
finish
see,
school,
even
practice
if you
law,
go
worry.
abroad, anywhere for this world, you they pray to come back to worry. To tell you the way the place sweet to come back. December like this, everywhere they full, but now nobody they come there. Now Lagos say everybody the end. Somebody go say, oh, now Lagos they carry everything come. Oh, now Lagos, yes, it good. But what the governors that they do? Today the only thing that they hear about Niger Delta and I say we need to stop the oil theft from Niger. Oil theft. In those days, I know the way my mama that they catch big fish for Angala for water. But today, oil just scatter the riverine side. The government they talk how they go take do that one. But now thief. Okay, it just be like say for the Delta State for come, they always they chase the cobwebs. They they think of
The spider.
Wetin make people they resolve to those kind of
To
work
steal
where they say
it,
I
steal
for
it,
them. That they set federal government they settle down the think am. No, they not the think am. The governors that they think am. See the other tiers, the local government that they think am. All they wanna make share come. They collect, they divide, they shop, they put for pocket. The people that they question them. The people that they backward, they not even know what thing they happen. They just they survive
Talking
on
about
the daily basis.
the people when no know wetin dey happen. Make we talk about education, illiteracy, and ignorance. Because if person no know, he no go know how to hold. For example,
The
no vex me,
curriculum
chief.
where they give us for education is old, expired, fit for the museum.
Good.
That na If Europe even use this curriculum, we even they use now.
I go like
I
me we'll talk about.
We not get education
because we dey talk about solution now. I go like we'll talk about.
Park, Discover, River Niger,
Why they come out history? Why they even come out history from our
list? Their own me say make I dey label mosquito. Cause it helped me for my life today. They give us education. Go. They go prick your mind to know how to think. They know they teach us how to think, how to be creative. Else we forget people for data, so they question the government. Forget people for Nigeria where they question the government.
Them don't diversify to a knowledge-based economy.
Knowledge-based economy.
Yes, what we have now is a knowledge-based economy. That's why you get AI. You know,
artificial intelligence.
You know, so that's now where the world they go to. We have been using telephony, mobile GSM for 20 years now. But do we have universities that are doing telephone technology in course as a course? My uncle said when he was schooling in Canada years back, you know, for a student, for example, that was in, if you go to those reading aeronautical engineering, you'll see them, you see their lab plain day when they do practicals. Here, when you read, I remember when I do computer, now maths then teach me, no be computer. Algorithm. Somebody they read computer science.
Oh, you just made me remember.
They read them. They read them.
Yeah, me for University of Port Harcourt computer science, they draw computer for board, label lamp. Now university students they take they learn computer. They see this is maths. They say when they draw mosquito when they talk say that they draw mosquito with the label. Now so computer they draw for board. Not be secondary school, university.
Now until recently,
that's the educational system.
Now until recently, law school can make laptop one of the requirements when you come school. You must have a laptop.
Until recently,
yes,
law school.
Yes,
maybe they get desktop computers.
For where?
How many people want
to share one? To share one.
The only way they open the computer room, if you see
now you
doing surround computer.
Now you go buy your computer, come. But what I'm saying this is that, but at the end of the day, when you see all of these things, you look at the primary education, for example, EOTOTE, special announcement, come your variety show. You go to
what do you talk now? Now I believe you speak. EOTOTE, special announcement.
Now the song where they hear from primary. You know, so, but we need to here. That's it brings me back also to the local government. This area, for example, what it be the need in terms of technology for this local government? And so the government go now begin to train their people in line with that technology. Why do you think Indians today, when you talk about IT, they rule the world? It is intentional. Oh, this is a need. There's a gap here we need to fill. Why do you think Chinese, manufacturing
taking over the world by storm?
And so, but for us, because nobody's harnessing that knowledge, nobody's harnessing the knowledge, it is used negatively. So we need to sit down, look at the curriculum, and also decentralize education and governance and say, okay, Lagos, for example, if you do business with China, that's when you now say learn Mandarin. Not be say Nigerian government go just say everybody learn Mandarin. Or say government go say learn French.
Or you're from Aba.
They say learn French. What does the man there in Aba, for example?
Yeah, our ingenuity. We make slippers, we make bags.
That's what I say. So,
but our former governor, you know that our former governor scammed us. Saying he's sending people to China to go and learn shoemaking.
Nigerian government,
did not send them.
See, I want to talk something. Nigerian government, they don't so hijack all the sector to their self. We be say they don't amass so much power. When it be say we need to reduce some of this power from the central government.
It brings me back to the local government.
Now, the other part I want to talk.
The exclusive and the
3 tiers of government. The tiers of government, they don't also they adamant. Anyhow the system play now, so all of them they play. Even a senator you send go there, if they think of waiting he want to get from the system, they think of waiting he want drag to e people. Now there is somebody in Peru called Hernando de Soto. Go and browse about that guy. Na parliament person. But what did he do? He understand the peculiarity like liberals say they talk. He say he understand the peculiarity of the people. You know, say a lot of the informal sector, but they get so much talent. What did he do? He use the power from parliament, take enforcement into the constitution, drag funds, commit the people to harness most of them to go enter the formal sector, build factories. It's just like the place like Abana. We know say the people there's a bit do shoes and all that, but government fee open one kind of factory that they do shoe for Sokoto.
See, take for example.
Before you go see, go put the people, you go empower a person to build the structure, empower somebody, give person to air them. At the end of the day, 2-3 years, you go turn dilapidated structure. Why not put that kind of thing?
Every business,
for Abba. So you see, I say, government get a large role to play. We get role to play better. The Nigerian government, they don't so amass so much power when it be say they get a very large role to play. Yes, we not go fit drive anything. Without the government.
The power resides with us. If we understand that, let me
they don't take from us.
No, like I did talk, Chukwudi, I always say this. You are not a human being, except government says you are a human being. Yes.
I know who I am.
Yeah.
No, I'm walking in power.
God says I am.
I'm walking in miracle.
Chukwudi, you are not educated unless government says you are educated. Do you agree?
Yes, now.
Yes, valid.
So that you are not a human being if government say you not be a human being. You can't even run a company except government say run a company.
Okay. Yes,
that is the power of government. When they born you, they say certificate of birth.
Yes, now government they issue.
Now government issue. They don't born you. They recognize you, say they born you. Otherwise, nobody accounts for you.
Census.
You want to do passport now to travel.
You must go government office.
You go government office. They will now give you an authority. Say, yes, you can travel. Otherwise, you are a non-entity. You don't exist, even though you know who you are. You are not educated. No matter the knowledge when you get, they'll say, they don't give you certificate. You have been certified to do this. This company has been registered to do this. Oh, why are you doing the business that you were not registered to do? That is the power of government. If we understand this power, we not go just sit down laid back and allow charlatans.
Allow anyhow people.
And so that's why you need to understand that even at the local level, this cameraman now can be very good, awesome, fantastic. But when you want to do some kind of work, what men want to promote and they say, where's his certification? To show that he's recognized that thing when he did do. You know, so when these things happen, that's when we now understand. So government, they powerful like this. So that means we have to get involved.
Right.
Yes, they don't take them from us now. We can't relent. Just the same way you say you push until something happen. So we need to, next time we strategize, we push. That's where also education
comes in.
Not just coming, that's how you get your education right. Because education is for everybody when they make money through business, identify a need to fill. And then you now create that thing when to fill that
Solution.
gap. And then put a price and people buy it. And then you smile home. So in our education, for example, what is that need that we want to fill apart from, say, go school? So you say, Abba, which secondary school in Abia State, for example, when they say that they learn handwork,
Do you know?
Technical
school. So, sorry.
Okay.
Because you know these things come to these people naturally. Those days when they come up for worry, all we learn now how to measure for suits. You go Abba. They go make the suit. They go make the suit for you. I stayed in Orata Road.
Oh, that's close to Mgwa Road. Okay. Oh no, Orata is somewhere else.
So they go come make the suit for you. You bring and come back. Not be China. about suit. Finishing
Mado,
was
two-piece,
awesome. Even
senator,
till date, get
senator.
some native. Abi Ori Hedima, one of Ugwaland. So, but at the end of the day, when you now get charlatans, the cost of production became very high.
Aye.
And everybody go. China look and say, we can produce this thing where you are producing 5, we can produce 500 in 1 hour. And so because they saw a need, they went to school to provide all the infrastructure. Ochuko, they talk about worry. It is not just the oil companies, no maybe the 100 and something companies there, but you will get 4 major oil companies, you get 90 oil servicing companies.
Servicing companies.
So education is also like that. Every area need to look at the needs, the gap that they want to fill and say, okay, yes, this one. People go to America, you are schooling, you are working in Zara, you are working in Nike. Now tailor work. They are making clothes. This football jersey where you wear, there were days when I traveled from Benin with bed insurance bus to watch bed insurance and economy of Borno in Maiduguri.
For this same Nigeria.
In
When
this
it
same
was safe.
Nigeria.
When it was safe.
Follow them, travel. But that time, find insurance jersey to buy where? You know, go see.
Are you serious?
Yes. So, we don't understand that there is a need to feel. So that's why, because also the people, when we relegate power to, they don't understand the importance of education for the general being, but they understand it for their family.
Yes.
That's why they will send their children to go get education.
Because if you're not educated, now handicap, they don't carry you handicap.
So
now.
they make you handicapped so
Yes.
that you can't demand for your right. Why do you think when policemen sometimes stop lawyer, he say, oh, na lawyer let them they go.
Because he know
where
the
carrying
thing.
problems go. Because it's education. So why do you think the man when they say think outside the box, think outside the box. Somebody sits down, he say, this is a bag. I can do it. I can make it. He sit down, he's a tailor, he sew him, he design him that same way. All he just needs is the enable environment to mass produce, but it is not there. And then right here, he go online and he apply. One company from abroad go come collect them here to come and add to the. So we need to look back in our education individually, depending on the area, and say, what is peculiar to us here? When Obiano was governor of Anambra State, there was something he did, but he didn't continue. He mapped out the states, for example, and say, okay, this area yam, they grow. This area punky, they grow. This area cucumber, they grew. At that point, that was why Anambra became the highest producer of cucumber. Or people started using it for something else. You know? and so, but when you produce the cucumber, education, I go process them.
Storage.
To make it a cucumber juice, make it
whatever.
a drug, make it
And
a supplement.
You understand? So now somebody sit down, education makes somebody sit down and say, this yam, if I buy it and I don't eat it, but I need to pound it. And so if I pound it, how do I make sure that I preserve it? Okay, I will boil it and dry it and grind. And before you know it, the man was cleaning out. Until date, government does not know that it is a money spinner for even government agencies, Ministry of Agriculture. So also, lastly on this, and those days, how do you encourage people to ensure that there is, education in all of this sector? In the First Republic, you remember, we had rubber research, we had cocoa research. This were education. So we had palm research. But after some time, when oil came, we had PTI that to date we have not been able to elevate. Petroleum Training Institute, that we have not been able to elevate, and that even that they use a drawing board to they teach petroleum engineering there that they can't refine even our crude. So we need to go back to education, not because we don't have it. We all have it individually, but it needs to be harnessed. And the only way it can be harnessed is from the local level.
I think they used to do better before. There was something he said. He talked about technical schools. So my father used to tell me that a boy that went to one technical school, at Okigwe Road, I've forgotten the name of that school, It's a government technical school. That a boy that went to that school, that was has not even finished, maybe in SS1 or SS2, could wire your whole house.
Isn't you can't do wiring then if you don't go to said technical school. You can't even do roadside welding
my father
if you
used
don't
to
have
tell me
city and guild.
that was secondary school. Do you know that right now, our government, they don't take things seriously.
Education has been.
It has gone down. That school, nothing happens there anymore, right? Now, okay, let's say our last hope now, the university. They say, okay, university is different from polytechnic. Our polytechnics are supposed to be in the Igbo, what we call polytechnic in Igbo language is nkanozu. Nkanozu is like craft, arts and craft. Do you understand? So they are supposed to be more technical.
Yes.
Polytechnics are trash. They are not equipped. Nothing happens. Another thing I wanted to even ask you to know what you feel about it is, I feel like the different, I don't know, they're not tiers of government. Are they tiers of government? The federal government, the levels of government.
Levels,
Yeah,
yes.
tiers of government. Yeah, the tiers of government. I feel like they leave this thing. It's just like, it's not my house, or this is not my job. I'm not going to do it. An example is, before, we used to go from Aba to Port Harcourt. I remember when I was small. My father used to take us to Port Harcourt every Sunday to go and visit his best friend. We would do...
By road,
Yes, we would do 16 minutes from Aba, Crystal Park. He would drive us from church. We'll go there.
Wait, how many minutes?
16. We'll do 16 minutes. We'll go from Crystal Park. He'll just drive us from church. By 12, we'll go. By the time we are done gisting, they're done drinking and everything, we'll eat. We'll come back to our house before 6.
About to Port Harcourt, 16 minutes.
Yes, 16 minutes.
Yes.
After a while, it started dropping. You could do 20 minutes. You could now do 30 minutes. Until now, I don't know if they fix that road.
No,
I
that
don't
road
use
is
that
no
road.
more motorable.
It's not motorable. You
see.
can travel from Aba to Port Harcourt for 3 hours now.
I did. You can spend the whole day there. I did a video I called "Who Will Rescue Aba," and then another one, Abia of Blind Leadership, because as a young man in Aba those days.
Sorry, sir. I think they push it to federal government. When you ask them, they say
Federal
it's not our
roads.
federal road. So
No.
that's a problem. What do you think?
Because you have a situation where you have, what is the business, for example, of federal government with secondary education?
Unity schools. I went to Unity school.
Ochuko was talking about, so much load in the hands of federal government. You have the federal government legislate on about 93 items. About 63 items on the exclusive legislative list. While the state governments legislate on 33 items
On the
concurrent list. And the list is concurrent because both the federal and the state legislate on those. So in all, the federal government legislate on 94 items, while the state government legislate on 31. And if there is a conflict between federal legislature and state legislature, the federal government supersedes. So lastly, what that means is that federal government can legislate on anything.
Yes.
And then they now say what is not in the concurrent or exclusive is residual, but it is not defined. That's for local government. And then what you now have is just functions of local government, bicycle license, market store, radio and TV, cemetery. So what that means is that there is no function, there is no work for local government.
Even their roads, they can't fix their roads.
They can't. They don't even have the finance. That's why I said we need to revisit it.
And many of these things that we need to go back
to the Constitution.
We need to go back to the 1963 Constitution.
Oh, 1963.
1963, not
even 1999.
No, 99 is...
That doesn't even 1979.
99 might be the problem we still dating today now.
So, when you have all of this and the federal government takes those days, it was easy to manage because you go to a place like Ochuko, for example. That road from
you know my states very well.
Now, Mr. Nigeria, you see like this.
That road
from
that takes you from Ikotekpene through Ochuko, Amu via Saga,
Erosion,
Amanagu, all the way to Ohafia, then to Bende, Ututu, Ihechowa, down to Umahia. That road, you could have like 3 office of, station engineer. Then, because the station engineer, if anything happens, he's the one that will immediately go and fix. But with time, with military intervention, those station engineers, there were no funds, no budget. And so nothing comes. So those office, highway maintenance office, you used to have them. Those office
we used to
died.
pay toll. I remember we used to pay toll.
Even even before then, those offices died naturally. So when those offices now died, why do you still need to retain ownership of those roads when you don't have eyes in those places to monitor what is going on there? The road is in a state. Why don't you relinquish some of your responsibility to the road, to the state where the road is domiciled, and channel more funds and say, look, all these roads in these places, you take care of them, take the money. But when that is not happening, you still give the state what you were giving them before.
And you expect them.
And you expect them to fix those roads. And in some cases, you now say, you can't fix the road except you get permission from us. It's just like the road in your estate. You want to do it, you go and take permission from local government. And then you now want to fix it, or they say, no, we have a standard that we must meet.
Yes.
We must approve the drawing. Give us the money when we fix it. So, and then you won't use 11 million fixer, and they give you a quotation at 23 million. At the end of the day, they buy SUV. You think, say, and me, they do. Like Awolowo said, that there will be no peace until the child of nobody becomes somebody without knowing anybody. And if that does not happen, a time will come when the children of the poor you refuse to train will eat the children of the rich.
Very true. Very true. See,
wow.
We don't discuss extensively, and I did very sure say everybody when watch this episode, whether you are Nigerian or you're non-Nigerian, you're resident in Nigeria or you're resident abroad, you have learned something very important. Now, if we look at Nigeria's population demography, nearly 70% are under the age of 40. So if we talk about the future, the people where
they own the future.
The people who own that future, when go live inside that future, now them supposed to they put body for inside government. It's not all doom and gloom. I mean, you have mentioned, Ochuko has also reiterated, Nigerians making their mark outside the shores of this country, in the country and outside the shores of this country. Young people doing well in arts, in entertainment,
even
in sports,
medicine, everywhere.
in medicine, in surgery.
In all spheres.
For people when they're younger, you can Google the Nigerian doctor that performed a surgical procedure where
on an unborn
baby. The pikin see na fetus he comot am, he operate on top of am, put am back. The mama still get natural birth. The pikin dey there 36 weeks. So talking about that Naija spirit, it dey in us. God don't bless us. But we need to go from na me now. Okay, they born me for Nigeria. I dey handicap, I dey short one. My papa no get money, or my mama no be politician, I dey short two. I go public school, I dey short three. Make I struggle to make am. As a country that is blessed with abundant human and natural resources, our leaders need to manage and explore to its full potential, so that the average Nigerian, when they live for country where we say, they deal with natural disasters. It get countries where we say, as they do everything what they do based on development, earthquake, they their mind. And these ones, they try everything to see how they go even fit deal with that particular problem.
Turkey.
We not get natural disasters.
Houses.
We not get problems, but now they use our own hand, they do them. The Nigerians need to also be very, very wise, because these politicians, they don't get problem.
No, they're not quarreling.
They marry their children.
Well,
You go shock. This one go here, marry wife. Go here, born, do this, do that. They don't get issues. But when you reach our own, now that time, then they sow that seed of discord. When I come, they ask, say, Bashiru is a Muslim from Kwara. He's not my friend for politics. But two of us, they deal with unemployment. They deal with inflation. They deal with insecurity. The challenges when in the face, are they face am. But the politician will come from that side, and the one will come from Enugu, where I come from. All of them go to collabo to win election, to to perpetuate themselves in power. So as Nigerians, we need to wake up. Now, may we just end with, see, Nigerians, they do well. For tech, our boys, they do well. Our girls, they do well. For arts, Chimamanda Adichie, Nigerians are doing well. Wizkid, Burna Boy, Tiwa Savage, Yemi Alade, Kiss Daniel, boys where they create content, girls where they create content. So many people, professionals working in different sectors in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. Now, on a final note now, What should young people look up to? What should be that aspiration? What should be that hope that they would hold dear in their minds as Nigerians, as Africans, as citizens of the world, and how they can impact positively?
I'm listening right now.
My chief, now
you hope.
Then, when and what they suppose they aspire to achieve?
Liberous Oshoma made mention of the hope we're supposed to hold on to. Now, I will just talk this very short story. He gets one very deadly tiger. They come one village. They always can't devour people. They can't call one expert where they sabi kill tiger. Say, come, this tiger always they come. He go kill children, go kill people, he go run. I beg, help us fight this tiger. Once he come. Now, this hero come stand for night. And the tiger come fight the tiger. Pierce the tiger where the tiger called roar. As the tiger roar, everybody first fear. The hero call come outside say, he don't already defeat, he don't subdue the tiger. He said, but the tiger run. They bleed run. Now, the people come they think. So whether may they pursue the tiger or may they stay. Because the tiger, they roar, they shout, they run. Rather than for them to say, wow, he go always run, reach where he go weak. They will just kill him for them because of, say, blood full the body. Rather than for them to think they think about the roar. They say, oh boy, I say this tiger still get power.
The vest.
Fear come make them still they wear the day. At the end of the day, that tiger run, go get time to recover.
Go treat himself, he go chemist.
Treat himself, go come back. Now be waiting the happen for our 2023 election. We don't hit the politicians the way they make this Nigeria a day like this. If we relent as a people say, oh, we not go, they don't bend our hand, they get through the judiciary, through talk where they send call pursue or say, may we not vote, may we not come outside again, and not send again Nigeria, so it go be. Then we go. Let those people recover again. They continue with the status quo where they don't do things. But if all of us come out more this time, we don't defeat them.
Barrister, please advocate.
Yes.
Advocate.
I will continue from when Chief Ochuko stop her from. You see, when every system, every society gets in challenges, all these countries where the Japa go, now people fight, those they stand, say no, things can't continue like this. And then they get their freedom and they begin to sell sail. And things move on. So years later, you went on no go, just come inherit what the people don't fight and lay down. Now the same thing with Nigeria. I sometimes I did among those when quick come out those days also, until Oyibo man look me, we they discuss law. Now he tell me say the British law is the best law, is the first law. Not I say no. I say no, say the Roman law. You know, that the British law copied from the Roman law. And that's why you call Roman law civil law. And that the British law is the law that was common among the whole of England, you know. And then talk about the Magna Carta bill, the first bill. And the guy looked at me and said, how come you know so much? I say, I'm a lawyer from a Commonwealth country. I said, I thought you were a commoner. He said, you can never be a king here. Go back home and be a king. You're a king.
Even the way where your intelligence shocked the guy.
Yes, so Igbo man, my MD, for where had they do so. He said, you are a king. I thought you were a commoner. He said, a barrister or a solicitor. I said, both combined, barrister and solicitor. He said, and then what the heck are you doing here? So I just sit down and pack my things. I say, man.
I'm going home.
My guys will say, oh, even if make me minister in Nigeria, I will be here. All of them came back. And today, I can tell you that almost all of them are doing well. Because when you look Nigeria, yes, you can easily say we get our collective problem, but individually we are strong. All we need is to put that individual strength together. And you saw it in 2023 election. 2022, people came out. It's just that thing you need to consistently build them. Take them from the grassroots. That's what we're saying. Look, you have people who, from the scratch here, They don't know government. They don't know anybody. I know many. I can name people inside the studio here. They don't know anybody. But today, I told my friend when we come here together, I say, when I talk to you for phone, say, husband material, I say, the same husband material when I know. I say, you never even see. What of power to the people? He say, so you're missing those people they go sit down and discuss with. Because, these are people that follow you online. Without you knowing. If you see, make I tell you, if you're there abroad, probably nobody for know you the way they know you like this. Mm-hmm. I guess that there are some airports you people will step into now. People will come to you. You are the one I'm seeing like this. You might not have the money that you need, but you are giving hope to people. There are so many Nigerians like that who look at Ochuko. See, and let me tell you, these are people where some people will see. See, not only TV that they see them, not only social media they see them, but there is hope. Before now, people talk about worry negatively, but look at what worry has turned comedy to in Nigeria. Yes. That every joke now, when no get worry,
they slap.
They slap well. So those are the positives that the Niger spirit can give to you. All we need to do is, nobody said it's going to be easy overnight, but all we need to do is to consistently push it. Africa, they wait for us. Africa, the rest of Africa, they wait for us. I had a cousin who came from Cameroon. He told me, uncle, see, you guys are enjoying here. Your roads are big. Your roads are big here. See, Cameroon is narrow road. But we go there here, we go say, Cameroon, they have like they. You say, your president, we even see it. But here, we don't see. I was in Kigali and somebody looked at me and said, Nigerians. So we went to club. I said, like your country here. He said, no. Nigeria, you guys are up there. Where Rwanda is down here.
Yeah, they said...
Okay. So, but now we now go those places, go around Nigeria and down for them. They call the see us finish. Do you understand?
That's true.
We now go there, go run our country down, they call see us finish. South Africa, we fought for independence for South Africa. That's to tell you the strength that we have.
Some of them even go school for here.
See, Ghana.
They run, come here, we send them go school.
Ghana musicians want to be like Nigerian musicians. Until Nigerians started going to Ghana, our big men, they go there. They also now, okay, yes, life can be like. That's why I said at the beginning that we are the American
Even
of
their
Africa.
Movies, we agree. Most of our producers used to go there and produce movies.
We have a lot to give to the world. Yes, there are forces that are trying to hold us down. They're sure that we are divided. But that division, let us use it as a stepping stone. I can tell you, the sky will be too near to be our limit.
Zini Posh.
What I want to say when the wise men have spoken. Me, I just know that I'm proud to be a Nigerian.
True.
No matter the ups and the downs. I mean, look at what he just said. So our problem is we run down the country before anybody else. And they say, now waiting you call your goods, 9 people go call them.
Very true.
So if we keep, and like he said, these countries have problem too. But what they project in their media is the positive side, more positive than the negative. So we take in their positive and we think that it's a better place than ours. Why? Because we push out our negatives more than our positives. I think we should start pushing out our positives more. That way, people would receive us while we work on our negatives to make them better.
You see this poverty for Zambia.
Wow, the Kenneth Kaunda.
I say I go Senegal, I look at them and I'm like, when they hear you at Nigeria, Nigeria is Nigeria. They want to know about you.
Lagos.
Wow. So our people wait there for house, like we said from the beginning, you're definitely going to learn a lot from this episode. And I am very sure that you would leave, bursting with enthusiasm to contribute to make our country a better place. For our brothers, African brothers that are not Nigerians, you can replicate all the lessons that we have learned. For Nigerians resident abroad, we know, say, they work hard. If we check foreign remittances, it shows say they work hard. So let me leave you with the second stanza of the Nigerian national anthem. Some people don't even know say second stanza.
Our national prayer.
Some people don't even know say second stanza. They should be our national prayer. Just listen. O God of creation, direct our noble cause. Guide our leaders right. Help our youth the truth to know. In love and honesty to grow. And living just and true. Great lofty heights attain to build a nation where peace and justice shall reign. God bless Nigeria. Now, correct best send us come. That's why we always come correct. Share your comments. leave a good message about our great country, Nigeria, and tell us what you learned in this episode. List them out. Political endoscopy.
Yes, sir.
Environmental endoscopy. Baba, don't that one.
Political higi-haga.
Political higi-haga. The krikum-krakum. Honorable Patrick Obayagbo. Igodomi-godo. Bye, guys.
Well,